confidence to start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Suggs. Banchero left side. Pass to Carter. Plays it up and banks it in.
Using his height well. Nice work by Carter Jr. right there.
Wagner against Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound. And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs, and boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Well, Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
The wide open look here for Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. A floater. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the rejection by... And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be
in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here is Carter. And it's Banchero missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wembanyama against Suggs. Launches a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama has got his third basket of the night right there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Suggs finds Carter. Back to Suggs. Off target from outside.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
There's Wagner with the three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The three. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. And that time, also a missed shot. Wembanyama looking it over. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. Fox is out there with Paul. Then it's Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Last season, the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, "It's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Wembanyama. Paolo Banchero making his last shot.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Shoots it up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year, and on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who's come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Spurs leading by 3. Lets it go from deep. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic.
In for the Magic.
Wagner against Wembanyama. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Suggs with the steal.
Well, you can live with that turnover because they've been very careful with the ball up to this point.
And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, man, Wagner is dangerous in the open floor.
Here's Fox, and there's the drive. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Whoa, De'Aaron Fox, explosive. And boy, does that get the bench energized.
Wagner with a screen for Suggs. And stolen by Vassell. Fox with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Wembanyama outside. Shoots the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So, here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're right.
Not in any way. Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Suggs. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Batadze with the bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole. In the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for San Antonio. 4-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Wembanyama slicing to the basket.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Here's Banchero. No good on the quick three. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Champagnie, his last outing with 20 points. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Champagnie, 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Good on the triple.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
From deep, 3-point territory. No good on that one.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Well, right now for the Spurs, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers? And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Magic.
I'm impressed they're still in.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so in the game for the Magic, They've got Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Queen in at the 2 spot.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there. Just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. And here's Barnes for 3. It's good from long range. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well, Sohan is one of those guys that always looks for the next pass.
And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Sohan. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 3. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his 2nd season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Here's McLaughlin. Still without a basket. Barnes outside. Sinks the 3-pointer.
They're doing work. Here's the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Isaac down low. Covered by Barnes. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Anthony. The shot goes down and he gets his game back to even. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Shot by Champagny, no good. The Magic have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:47 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Sohan, and it's blocked.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Goga Bitadze.
In the last few months, the rebounding has just sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He's defended by Wagner. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Anthony. Fast break. Here come the Magic. De Silva with the bucket.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Kicks it out to Wagner. Isaac outside. Inside, and stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mamu Kelishvili has got 4 this quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And it's Wagner missing. Here's Sohan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 1. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again.
The previous, after the review,
The footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Magic lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Devin Vassell. Wembanyama's out there with Castle. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Fox in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And it's Banchero missing. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama with it. Defended now by Wagner. Fox inside the line. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Suggs passes to Carter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
Pass to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Paul. Here's Suggs. From 11 feet away. The Magic again can't hit.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
They get a hand on it. Banchero looking around. Another miss by Orlando. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. A 3 from Wembanyama. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Wagner drives in. Suggs passes to Wagner. Carter kicks to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Banchero, right side. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, those are huge points. Carter Jr. steady as they come.
Here's Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they need it.
It's blocked. Here's Wembanyama. Up and in on the layup. Wembanyama has got 4 points this quarter.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
And it's Suggs missing.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Wembanyama with the aggressive hit.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
San Antonio leading by 7. Fox inside the line. Orlando grabs the miss.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Suggs. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. Wagner finds Carter. Tries a 3. Vassell grabs the board. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
They grabbed their own miss. A 3. No good that time. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, great.
new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. What you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
And so here are the Clippers after the basket by San Antonio. Ball with it. Harden picks him up. Pass to Fox. And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fox outside. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by the Clippers. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stefan Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Now here's Paul. Fox surveying the D. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's Wembanyama. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Left side Jones. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. To the middle. Stolen by Vassell. Fox against Powell. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Paul against Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
See how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that speed.
Outside Harden. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Leonard inside. Jones with a screen on Vassell. Here's Harden. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Harden's got 5 now.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession and he'll slam it home.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in LA, they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
In the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going, he's moving north to south. You are pretty much helpless defensively.
Here's Fox. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. It's deflected.
Smart defender. Zubats understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Zubats screen. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, on a fast break for the Spurs. And Castle with the basket on the assist from Wembanyama.
He waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Harden, the pass to Jones. Into the lane. And a two-handed jam.
Well, an excellent passer. Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
The drive by Wembanyama. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's scoreless. Back to Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Fox. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 8. Fox with the ball. Harden picks him up. The three from Wembanyama. Pure from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test. Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Over to the wing. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Harden. Here's Powell. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
They've got De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Castle in at the 3, small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And the Clippers have possession following the bucket by the Spurs. Zubac with a screen on Paul. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs lead by 6. Oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Oh, that was something else, man! Wow!
And make it happen. Yeah, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in this game like that.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team put me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Harden from outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Count it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fox against Powell. Double team on Fox. Paul passes to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Look, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. From behind the arc. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Three-pointer, Harden. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
That's his 3rd three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Here's Fox. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. The Clippers have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Leonard gets the bucket.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Fox. Jones grabs the board.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Jones with a screen on Paul. Vassell against Harden. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Batum's checked in. Here's Fox. Can't get it to drop.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And don't tell Batum he's well into his 30s. Nick's still got some life in those legs.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Paul. Now Wembanyama. Give him 23. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your face.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball. Big part of his game.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Powell with a steal. To the paint. The ball's knocked loose. It's Powell on the wing. Out to Leonard. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. And that quarter was all. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. Taking a peek now. And that is going to do.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Los Angeles leading by 6. On the floor for the Clippers. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Patrick Mills out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And we love it when Kawhi takes it over into his own hands. What a special player.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's go!
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's McLaughlin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Branham.
Bogdanovic pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
They get it back. Clock at 6. Nice shot from the wing. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Mills finds Batum. Eubanks the screen. Batum shot is off. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Champagny, pass to Branham. It's tipped. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
LA ball.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Batum shot is off. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Barnes. Got a piece of it.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Bogdan Bogdanovic third.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. Coffee comes in for Mills.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And here's the fast break. Oh, it's stolen. To the middle.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. Done. The pass to Zubac. The shake. Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Barnes, it's good.
This time Harrison Barnes using some of his physical advantages to bully the defense or at least get them on their heels.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Zubac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Dunn. Rebound San Antonio.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Eubanks. Zubac with a screen on Barnes. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubac, and he cashes in.
Spurs trail by 14. Here's Champagny. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. 1:03 left in the third. Zubac with it. Lots of room. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Zubac has got 8 points in the quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Batum's checked in for Los Angeles. Oh, got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Here's Branham.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Done. The pass to Eubanks. Here's Coffey. Got a piece of it.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Pass to Champagny. And the three-pointer goes. Champagny's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Dunn. Sweet little floater.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Spurs trail by 15. Here's Mamukelishvili. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now here's Dunn. Takes it inside. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. It's his first trip to the line. And he drops it first. Both good from the line that time. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Wembanyama from deep three-point land. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Leonard.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Wow. Zubac way up.
Here's Wembanyama. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
He's really carrying the load. But no man can do it all by himself. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Vassell against Jones. Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Powell. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Jones with a screen on Paul. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Jones. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love how Leonard slices passes through the defense. He guts the defense pretty quick on that pick and roll.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Great positioning on the putback. Vassell's got his first points of the night.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Yeah, you can be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. Here's Jones. Outside Harden. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Harden. Clippers keep it alive. For three, Powell. Unable to get that one. Spurs trail by 13. Poke loose. Powell with a steal. Leonard outside. Dives for it. Ooh, it's stolen away.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Leonard. Tipped away.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Wembanyama fires it from way outside. The long distance three is buried.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Here's Harden. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Leonard for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for James Harden.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
41 seconds left in the 4th. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. Again, the Clippers score.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry.
what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And the Clippers starting five. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now here's Bogdanovich following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Harden.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
To the right side. Back to Banchero. Wagner as screen on Jones. Banchero passes to Wagner. Out to Carter. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Harden against Suggs. Now here's Harden. D right on him. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
And talk about victims and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first command.
Pass to Zubac. Harden with it. He's covered by Suggs. Back to Zubac. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Stolen by Jones. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Close the breakaway slam.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front of center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Carter with it. Leonard picks him up. And that one's good. Wagner.
Wagner has proven as a pick-and-roll player he can handle the ball or be the roll man. You love that versatility.
The 3 from Harden. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. The Magic trail by 4. To the left side wing. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. And finished off by Wagner.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Coming down the lane, Carter Jr. just does it with authority. Nice handle, big fella.
Here's Harden. After the made shot from Wendell Carter. to halt the run. Harden, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
That's already this guy's 2nd foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
Donnie's checked in for the Clippers. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And Orlando has possession after the Clippers pick up 2. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Kicks it out to Jones. Tries the spin move. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Takes it inside. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Caldwell Pope off with the layup. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Orlando out in front, up 1. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And when we consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Bogdanovich is out there with Dunn, and it's Zubats in at the 5. And the Clippers making a switch here. Harden's checked in, and we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Orlando leading by 4. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit, and it's Carter missing. The Clippers shooting at 50% in a decent group. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Harden with the stuff.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Banchero outside. Wagner passes to Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. An even 3-on-3 break. Harden outside. Spins. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Now just a 1-point Magic lead. Carter finds Caldwell Pope. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clock at 6. Leonard finagling one in close.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That drive by Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
There is nothing like it when a big man like Carter Jr. decides to be aggressive and play with power. Big-time finish.
Down low, Zubats. Pass to Jones. Zubats, a screen on Banchero. And that one's good, Leonard.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Carter outside. Jones against Banchero. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Jones. Powell, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. To the paint, here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Banchero missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul. Blacks checked in for the Magic.
Now into the lineup for your Magic.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half.
Anthony Black.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Suggs against Dunn. 9 feet out. It's hauled in by Dunn. Clippers leading by 3.
Orlando foul. Jalen Suggs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
The first one falls.
And you know, few guys played their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. Here's Simmons with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Cole Anthony.
All the officials are all over that one.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Bills with the steal. It could go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Los Angeles Clippers.
When you look at how they're...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Wagner is out there with Black. And it's Anthony, and it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Wagner. And the shot goes in.
That's just Wagner imposing his will right there. What a strong attack.
Clippers leading by 4. Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Bitadze, guarded by Powell. From down in the low post, it goes. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that's a great possession. You set Wagner up down low and let him go to work.
And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
The guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Magic making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Christie's checked in for the Clippers. It's deflected. And it's done in the corner. With some arc. Here's Eubanks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So we can't get either to fall. The Magic trail by 4. And up the court come the Magic on the break. The offensive rebound. Anthony up on top. Here's Black. Off target with his 3. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Dunn finds Eubanks. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Batum's got his first bucket of the night. From deep three-point land. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
All right, a chance to see stats for Anthony. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Yep, it counts.
Dunn is always looking to attack. When he has room to run, boy, you better look out.
Here's Bitadze. Eubanks defending. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Orlando making a change here. Howard's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Brownie's checked in for Batum. Miller comes in for Christie. And Simmons subbed in for Chris Dunn. To the inside. Brown fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And then for Los Angeles. Amir Coffey's checked in for Miller. And it's Harden in for Eubanks. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Simmons. Batum comes in for Brown. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Norman Powell. This Mills in for James Harden. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. Hills with it, picked up by Suggs. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers. Puts up a deep 3. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Now the Clippers with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. Outside, Bogdanovich. Up again. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Shot's good by Mills.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Got that one up quick. Suggs has got 7 points.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Batum attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
3 on 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich.
This is where you see Carter Jr.'s length, athleticism, and commitment to defense really have an impact.
And it's Banchero missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Banchero passes to Wagner. Shot from the wing. That's good from Banchero. On the assist from Carter. 8 points for Paolo Banchero. Los Angeles leading by 12. The 3 from Harden. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Carter. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. goes about 6'10", 270. Good luck trying to stop him without fouling.
Bogdanovich finds Leonard. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And it's Suggs missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Zubac in the post. Defended by Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
Harden bounce pass. Here's Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
It's stolen by Banchero.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Harden. This one for three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Orlando moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And finished off by Wagner.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And the Clippers with a change here too. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that. You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Takes it out to Leonard. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Suggs finds Banchero. And good that time.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Kicks it out to Jones. Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. Back to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. And the Clippers miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Los Angeles.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for James Harden.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
To stop the drought, a floater. Here's Zubac. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
On opening day, what's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Chris Paul, Devin Vassell out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Fox in at the 2 spot.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
Banchero surveys. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Now here's Fox. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Here's Banchero, and he banks in the layup. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paulo Banchero.
Outside Wembanyama. Knocks down the long J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Fox against Caldwell-Pope. Out left to the wing. Wembanyama down low. And Carter with the block.
Hard to get shots over Carter Jr. With his timing and his long arms.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him. B.A.?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Wembanyama with the drive, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning to introduce. Of the game and how to play with each other, but you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
San Antonio with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. Fox, that's good.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Carroll passes to Carter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Paul from deep three-point land. They get it again. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 7.
He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Magic trail by 3. Wagner inside. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake. Frees the D.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there. Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul.
The first one falls. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope inside. Wagner. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so when guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. And it's Banchero in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Wembanyama, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Suggs against Paul. And Suggs, here we go. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. Here's Wagner. Another shot. Pass to Wagner. 4 on the clock. Buries it from 3. Wagner's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And Banchero gets it to go.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. And stolen by Banchero. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Here's Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it. And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Fox. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Fox has got 12 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Releases. Suggs, no good. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And it's Fox missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Wembanyama, nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
It's Banchero with the drive. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. Bench play in that game was the difference.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
It's both from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Spurs trail by 4. Fox right side. The kick out to Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the target from 18 feet. Wembanyama's got 10 points now. Just in this quarter.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Suggs. Soft touch off the glass. Suggs has got his second basket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
35 seconds left in the first half of this one. Barnes, no good. Orlando leading by 4. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And the basket by Castle.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Orlando with the ball. Got it. And Carroll's got 18. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Champagny over Wagner. Champagny shot is off.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Hey, they love us on social media. For instance, this comment from... Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for play?
So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Harrison Barnes, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Mamukelashvili, defended by Wagner. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's McLaughlin. No points yet. Over Anthony. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
And he gets the bucket. Anthony's gotten 4 this quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Anthony with it.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wagner in the high post. 7 points in the game. It's good. Wagner's got 9 points.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
The 3. Champagny shot is off. Magic leading by 10. Here's De Silva. Wagner outside. Picked by Isaac. Shot clock at 5. And he dunks it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Branham. Hangs and misses.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
Here's De Silva. uses the glass on the layup. De Silva's got his first basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Barnes a screen for three. Mamukelashvili, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Isaac outside. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Off target at the rim. Here's McLaughlin. Gets the three to fall.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Barnes passes to Champagny. Here's Branham.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's good. 2 points. Wagner's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. A line change here for Orlando. The steal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Suggs. And that one's good. Suggs has gotten his third basket of the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Carter.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Caldwell Pope. Rebound San Antonio. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. That'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Orlando Magic. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Building this lead up in large part because of how well. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Paul. The kick out to Banchero. Drains the triple. Banchero's got 21 points in the game.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Pass to Paul. Vassell outside and stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Wembanyama. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. 23 points in the game.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
And down it goes. 2 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Double on Wembanyama. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, big man on the move. Carter catching the defense a little unprepared this time.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Good. He hits the jumper. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Banchero against Wembanyama. Open shot, Banchero. Offensive board. Back to Carter. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. The kick out to Banchero. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
A bigger guard, Suggs fearless inside.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 25. I would present our New Balance player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And he makes a first.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Suggs hits them both. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention. There are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense. Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Personal foul. Second.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for two, Jalen Suggs.
Suggs hits them both. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Magic.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
That's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And what a huge performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
From deep, Wembanyama. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And it's in there.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Banchero no good. San Antonio with the ball. Puts up a three. And Victor Wembanyama gets a three. Wembanyama's got 33.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
From deep, Wembanyama. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead.
Tonight, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Picked him clean. Outside, Fox. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Fox against Bogdanovich. It's Fox with the drive. And the rejection by Zubac. Nobody near Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now, here's Zubac. He had 15 points last outing. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Nifty move. And the rejection by Zubac. Vassell against Leonard. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Now Leonard. He had 25 points last game. Jones finds Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. 5 to shoot. Fox with the steal.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Wembanyama looking it over. Beyond the arc. San Antonio again missing. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A 3 from Leonard gets the three-pointer to fall.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. He lobs it up, and then Jones with the jam.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Fox against Bogdanovich. Fox passes to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Jones.
And Vassell there using that 6'10 wingspan to his advantage. He is an impactful defender.
Harden looking it over. Outside, Jones. Tries again. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Outside, Fox. Knocked away. And stolen by Leonard. Goes up. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading. Vassell wide open. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Harden up top. Scoreless thus far. Fires for three. Traps in the tray.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
1 quarter in the book. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac into the center position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Stolen by Jones. Fast break, here we go. And here's Leonard from three. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Fox. Nailed from three-point land. Fox has got 6.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Harden and the jam by Harden.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The wide open look here for Fox. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 2 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Zubac against Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Back to Zubac, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for De'Aaron Fox.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. So great, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Back to Fox. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
The Spurs shooting their first foul of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Jones. Amir Coffey's checked in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for James Harden. McLaughlin, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. San Antonio shooting just their 2nd attempt at the line tonight. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Pass to McLaughlin. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Not going to go that time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Please join me.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast. Yes.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each. And that is a wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Harrison Barnes and Champagnie in at the 3. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Branham. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the Spurs lead by 5. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got his first basket of the night.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Driving the lane. Here's McLaughlin. Batum against Barnes. Great tee that time from Batum.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They get it back. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dunn looking over the floor for the tie.
And with that miss, They're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Spurs leading by 3. Here's Champagny. Batum grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Eubanks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Dunn passes to Eubanks. For the lead. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
There's the triple. San Antonio with the rebound. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Barnes with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Hits it to go from beyond the arc. Branham's got 7 now in this quarter.
What focus from Branham at the arc. He really wants to be as efficient as possible.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review
to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
To the left wing, 5 on the clock. Here's Coffey. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. And even 3-on-3 break. 1:07 left to play in the third. Amu Kelishvili, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And the Spurs lead by 4. There's a minute left to play in the third. And here is Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Eubanks defending. And the shot goes down. Mamu Kelishvili has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Dunn. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Pass to McLaughlin. Over Dunn. McLaughlin, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Coffee gets it to go. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead by 1. And let's take a listen now to Coach
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich out there with Harden, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Jones looking for an opening. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox with it. Zubac defending. Pass to Castle. Here's Sohan, guarded by Harden. Sohan with the screen. Here's Castle. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive thing.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in. Leonard battling for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's a good screen. Wembanyama against Zubac. Pulls up on the wing. Bullseye. 16 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch. He has it all working.
Harden left side. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Jones. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Fox. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Again, Los Angeles.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. 6 of Wembanyama finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Down low. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard on the wing. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That doesn't go Either for Wembanyama. Clippers leading by 8. Finds Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Lets the three fly. Wembanyama with the rebound. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
He makes the second free throw, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Harden with it. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's up a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
LA foul. First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bogdanovich looking around, launches it. He can't get that one to fall. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would. Thank you, David.
there, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Jones. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Harden. 17 points in his last outing. Got a hand on it.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Leonard passes to Harden. Jones with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Takes a three. Orlando with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Knocks it loose. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, BA.
And the Clippers with the ball after the basket by Orlando. Launches it. And Bogdanovich is good for three.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
And here's Carter. There's the drive. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Leonard. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Skilled in getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
And he jams it home with authority.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. For three, Caldwell Pope nails it from three. And that ties it up.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Up top, Harden. Yet to see a basket. And stolen by Banchero. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Jones. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
Wagner with a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Harden. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Orlando trailing here. It's Banchero with the drive. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
Here's Bogdanovich. Yep, that one's good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Exactly. Defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So he gets them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Clippers on top, up 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Leonard in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The 3 from Banchero. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Zubac. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
We know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Bogdanovich passes to Jones. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too. Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Harden scanning the floor. Jones, the pass to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Out to the right wing. Zubac finds Harden. Spins. Goes back up. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside. This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Carter against Jones. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Banchero. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Leonard against Wagner.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Leonard outside. Off target from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Banchero passes to Suggs. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Zubac with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Harden. 1:33 left in the first half of this game.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beer can still throw it down on your head.
Carter, good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Wagner. And the basket is good. Leonard's got 9.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
The 3 from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every 3 that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
Here's Harden. The rebound by Carter.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The 3 from Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Caldwell Pope against Bogdanovich. Pass to Harden. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
No good on that one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Magic trail by 5. And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Jones with the ball. Outside Harden, over Anthony. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles leading by 5. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for...
And guys, time now to talk about Kawhi Leonard. How incredible did he look in that first half?
There's greatness.
Glad you could join us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for Orlando, Mo Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's Queen in at the 2. Pass to Dunn. Out to Powell, just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry, late clock here. Knocks down the triple. And the Clippers lead by 8.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's De Silva. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he's off on his first shot of the game. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony feeling it out a bit. They get it again. Wagner, the pass to Queen. Isaac outside. Pass to De Silva. And he banks in the layup.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw, no good.
One shot.
The Clippers lead by 6. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Boy, Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Give the assist to Chris Justin.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. He shoots it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Queen's got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Dunn. And here's Eubanks. Back to Dunn. Nice move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
That's on Mo Wagner.
Well, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul him.
And he's good on the second. Magic trail by 9. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. De Silva got a piece of it. They retain possession. The rebound by Eubanks.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Wagner with it. Dunn in his pocket. For 3, Anthony. Coffee grabs the board.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period.
Here's Coffee. No made baskets yet. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Now here's Eubanks. Defense is right there. Pass to Coffee. 4-3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Queen. And there's the drive to halt the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Los Angeles leading by And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Amir Coffey. Chris Dunn is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Eubanks in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Los Angeles leading by 12. Batum outside. Dunn outside. Batum sets a screen. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And a change for the Magic. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The 3 from Banchero.
It's been a struggle for them in this half.
Banchero's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Bogdanovich with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Zubac passes to Leonard. On the wing, Jones. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Leonard! A threat from deep.
Well, getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Here's Suggs. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi! Off the drive.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
Banchero against Jones. Banchero right side. 5 on the clock. Oh my goodness! Disrespectful. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, Jalen Suggs just playing right through contact. I love his energy and aggressiveness there.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Leonard. Orlando with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. 11-point game. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. From downtown. Orlando again missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Bogdanovich. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 13. For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Banchero getting busy on the break.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
The Clippers lead by 11. Outside Harden. And stolen by Suggs. Here we go, one-on-one. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
From a 6th man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them.
Caldwell Pope for three. They get the rebound. Lets the three fly. That shot off. Los Angeles is going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
And then Carroll gets it to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside for Harden. Zubac, screen. Releases. Harden can't hit. Magic shooting 40% from the field in this one. And stolen by Jones.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Clippers.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's Harden. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill.